And oh man, look at this beautiful thing, man. 63 Ford Galaxie 500. Oh baby, I think I took a picture of this car in Granby, like, oh my god, like 21, 22 years ago. Such graceful, you know, just an, I think to me, like a lot of people, this is really an iconic Ford, you know? Conservative but good looking lines, especially the huge rear taillights, the rear round taillights, I should say. This is the same car. I don't even have a doubt in my mind. It's the same shade of red. It's like kind of like an orange kind of red. I think this is the same one I saw on Marketplace too for sale. Well, there's like practically not many cars here compared to the old days, because apparently the owners, they don't want to officially do the shows anymore. And unfortunately, when it comes to classic cars, a lot of guys just want to come to car shows to win trophies. That's all they care about. They're meant to drive, they're meant to cruise, they're meant to enjoy. Very typical interior color with these cars. I don't know why that is. I just filmed a 64 Galaxie a few weeks ago in Saint Bruno, and it was the same interior color. Same thing with the Mercury Monterey. God almighty, you know what's great is, it's great when you see an old car again that you saw, like, you know, whatever, 20, 25 years ago, and you got to remember, you got a memory for that stuff like I do, all the little details. Like, for example, the correct stock hubcaps, the correct type white wall tires, you know, and to see the car 20, 22 years later, and it's still the same mint condition, still excellent, you know. Of course, I think arguably the 64 is a little bit better looking, but you know, it's a matter of opinion. It's like the 63 and the 64 Impala or Bel Air and all that. They're similar, the same body, but they're not the same, you know. Is that a 392 or a 352? Or a 390 or 352? Oh man, it's got the 390 also. Oh yeah, that's like probably 250 horsepower, maybe more. Look at that, there's my reflection in the chrome, which is excellent. Even that guy there, whoever that is. Beautiful chrome. And I wouldn't be surprised if this car is, like, you know, from out west somewhere. Not from here, really. It's too nice to be from here. You know? Oh, I see one little flaw right here. It's got a scrape right there. You know, this reminds me, actually. Oh, yeah. MGB, beautiful green. Man, I saw an Aston Martin DB4 that color. That same green yesterday downtown. You know, looking at this car reminds me of my earliest days in car spotting. And I was with my scout troop, right? And we were two cars, and we were coming back from a scout jamboree in Alberta. We were somewhere in Ontario, I don't remember where. And it was like late in the day, like, you know, like at sunset. And I said, holy shit, there's a 63 Ford Galaxie convertible, light yellow, exactly the same as this, except for the color was light yellow. So whoever was driving, they pulled over so I could go get a photo of it. The owner, yeah, I think he had just restored it. He was just taking it out for a spin. So it's interesting that at the same time, you guys might have saw it, but I had filmed a friend of mine's 64 Meteor, which is a Canadian Mercury basically, and it has the same dashboard as this. It has a Ford dashboard. Oh, that's fitting with the orange though. Very fitting indeed. That'd be a good thumbnail maybe. There's a young chick here, she's tripping out on it. She's got reason to trip out on it. Everything else today is so fucking boring. And if you're offended by that, well, too bad. What can I tell you? I come from an era where people spoke freely and didn't get canceled out easily. And, you know, they swore if they wanted. I don't believe in political correctness unless it's necessary, for example, with your family or in your workplace. I do swear a lot less than I used to anyway. But I am part Irish and Quebecois, so... Merci d'avoir amené ça, monsieur. Thank you very much for bringing that.
No problem, my pleasure.
I wish there would be more cars to see here, but unfortunately, the shows are no longer being held here officially because the owners...
But there'll be more cars. It's still early right now.
Yeah, it's early. They'll come a little later.
Yeah? I don't know. I've sort of like stopped coming for like a month at least.
Yeah, me too. It's 5 weeks. So that's
it's probably the same with me because, again, it's just, you know, as we say, ça vaut pas le déplacement.
too many shows too. I mean, there's
well, yeah.
really fucking shows. I'm not a show guy anyway.